Welcome to Blewish! We here at Blewish would like to wish you a very happy Juneteenth. Oh, my bad. I thought we were...
Hey.
Quick save and a butte.
Happy Father's Day.
This, of course, is Blewish, the podcast that eliminated the Nets in 7.
Now, Nets in 7? Let's see here.
So, Pancho, I know that you hate sports.
This is sports talk.
So I thought that it would be amazing. We are mid-NBA playoffs. Yeah. I thought that I could just run through a couple Chris Paul stats for you and see what you think about them.
Yeah, I would love to talk about sports. And you know what? Don't you say a thing about the fact that that's all we talk about. You know why? Because...
at the end, we got something that isn't sports. So
yeah,
that's a tease. That's a tease. Tis the teasing. All right. Chris Paul. These are two Chris Paul stats. These are both particularly important. Chris Paul is currently in the COVID protocol despite... having gotten his COVID-19 vaccine. So I just want a couple of these stats. I want your opinion as a non-sports fan, which one is more impressive. And then if you guys have any comments, hit us up in the comments below. As always, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Instagram, blue.ish.
Suggest, fight us. Tell us what you want us to talk about. Be specific. And don't say not sports. I'm not playing.
Mattia? All right. Chris Paul... In that last series, had 41 assists.
Yes.
Right? You know what an assist is, Pancho?
Isn't that when he helps someone else score?
Yeah. So it's like a pass to a basket. Is an assist. Okay. So 41 assists, 5 turnovers in an entire series. To put that in perspective, Brook Lopez, the big man from Milwaukee, had 5 turnovers in yesterday's game. All right? That is the first stat for you.
Okay, so wait.
Yeah.
So Chris Paul.
And
this was across how many games?
This is in a 4-game span. They swept the team that they were playing against in 4 games.
41 assists.
41 assists.
And 5 turnovers.
5 turnovers. Lost the ball 5 times. That is the first stat. This is the second stat that I have for you. Chris Paul went 15 points, 15 assists, 0 turnovers in a playoff game. All right? One game. Pancho, nice. Do you know the last person that went 15 points, 15 assists, 0 turnovers in a playoff game?
Jordan.
It was Chris Paul. And do you know before that?
Julius Erving.
It was Chris Paul. The last 3 people to have a 15, 15, and 0 game in the playoffs are all Chris Paul. What do you think about the 2 stats that I just told you and the fact that they are holding him out of game 1 due to COVID protocol?
I think he's a damn good player, but if he's
damn good,
that's one game, and then also the series comparison. No,
they will be playing against the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals.
He's an amazing guy. So they're holding him out so he can't play, or what's going on?
As of right now, he's left out of game 1. The status for the rest of the games are up in the air right now.
Oh wow! I hope he feels better, but bring him back. If he's making stats like that, hell yeah, he's a damn good guy.
So this is another thing that I want to talk about. This also deals with the NBA playoffs. Right now, I guess the Nets got eliminated. But before today, James Harden was clearly playing hobbled. He was out there on a bum ankle. And then if you talk to anyone, if you go on ESPN, if you go on the NBC sports shows, everyone is crushing James Harden for his poor performance. It seems like the media at the same time wants you to play while you're injured and be great while you're injured. You know what I mean? Because if you sit, you're soft. A lot of people are calling Kyrie Irving soft because he's not playing. But James Harden is playing through injury, and you want him to be better. You want him to have a flu game. And I don't think anyone's ever going to have a flu game again because people don't go out drinking the night before a playoff game.
Dope-ass shoes, though.
Dope-ass shoes.
But, that's actually pretty unfair. You know what? I think they're hating on him because T.I. has his name in a hook on that Beg Your Pardon song. So they're hating on him. He was outside toting carbon, shooting like Harden, and now he's sick, and you're not giving this man the break that he deserves. Listen, this guy's already great. The fact that he's sick and he's playing, he's willing to go all out, risking his body to play in a game. How could you hate this guy?
Knows nothing about sports.
How like that's stupid. That's like, oh, hey, you suck for being a team player anyway. That's dumb.
Take notes.
This is why I don't watch sports.
Take notes.
Let alone TV.
Take notes.
Freaking guy's sick,
Get
and he's like,
up
you know what?
First, take all of you.
You know, I know my nipples could slide down into my gym socks, but you know I'm gonna play with my team anyway. And you're still gonna bash him for it? FOH.
All right. Charles Barkley got a stern talking to from his bosses at TNT for, quote, calling the women of San Antonio big and calling the women of Georgia ugly. Charles Barkley, how do you respond, to the stern talking to that your bosses had?
First of all, let me explain something to you. You see, I was having a very rough day, and I was projecting my insecurities on these young women who did not deserve to be spoken to. And
excuse me, Charles, we're getting a call from our programming director. I believe he's in Charles's ear right now.
I'm doing what you want me to say. I'm doing it. I'm telling them how I feel. I meant no disrespect. I love the big bitch. I do. You. How long have you known me? You know what? I don't. I'm a big bitch. How can I be so? I mean, you know what? You're taking it the wrong way. Okay, bye. So anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that I meant no disrespect. I meant no harm in what I was saying. I was simply projecting my insecurities, and I apologize. And that is not funny.
Yeah, Charles basically this week hated on big ugly women from Georgia. Charles is a big ugly woman from Georgia.
I just said
he got big saggy titties and he ugly and he a big bitch.
I'm gonna have to leave because this wasn't in the contract, and that call wasn't in the contract either. I'm out of here.
That was a real call. We both spoke to someone in our ear. And then I got to talk sports
It's not drugs.
I got to talk sports for this much of the show, and Pancho said he wanted to geek out on Ratchet and Clank or whatever. So I'm gonna go.
Listen, Ratchet and Clank. So you just gonna, I don't care. Ratchet and Clank. No, keep walking. I don't care. Don't hug me. Listen, Ratchet and Clank is one of the best games. Period. Okay, and the fact that you scalpers are sitting here charging me rent for a freaking console, that is uncalled for. It should still be in the store where I can go and pick up my own goddamn PlayStation. Today's Father's Day. I wanted a PlayStation 5. I wanted one of those. I can't get one. You know why? Because scalpers are out there, and you people suck. And you know what? I hope your children grow up, and I hope they survive. I can't threaten people.
That's the show this week.
Blewish. Man.